Let me get these. Let me get the gloves, man. Just on the strength. Grants 18 firepower, 51 novelty power bonus. I need my armor up. Look at him. I got all types of stuff. So what these do? Nothing. These just. Yeah, I can pretty much dismantle all the other stuff, man. I ain't gonna need it. 202. See, all these actually do stuff for me, so I ain't gonna really need all the other stuff. 200, huh? But you don't do nothing though. You just a good quality. Oh, what this is? Automatic shotgun, huh? Ooh, 400 for the fuck. 10 clip though. First shot after every reload, hits the armor first increase by 30. I like that. Look at that. That might look dirty. I got a new sniper. I like this, but I'm gonna have to change that for something else, man. Rifle, 62 damage. I'm gonna see what that's hitting for right there. Okay, old man. Where you at? Oh, he dipped. Oh, he right there. You good, my nigga? I can't shoot him. Guess not. That nigga hurt. He like, oh, my babies. My baby girl. They took my baby girl. I'm about to try back to camp, man. That nigga can stay here if he wants to, man. It said speak to who? Speak to Jacob. I'm gonna speak to old boy, man. I want what's next to speak with Jacob to leave for Eagle Peace. So he to receive the briefcase to be an uplink nod capable of connecting to the floors and bring it down to source supplies but never launch from the ship. If you can find the source of the signal beyond the anomaly, you'll be able to contact the floors and bring the pods down. To find the signal, you need to reach the radio tower. Boy, oh boy, so he finna catch some heat from Sherry, man. Or Shira, her name is. Cause she was like, oh, this is our top shooter. God damn it. Oh boy, is he about to come back? I don't want to do that. Let me talk to Sahida right quick, man. This nigga finna catch full-fledged slaps to the face. Come over here.
The anomaly. Can you explain it?
Well, short answer, no. They call it an anomaly because it can't be explained. It defies all known physics. It seems to be some fundamental force of this planet's nature, electromagnetic and gravitational. But it's also a kind of weather system that obeys rules and can even be forecast. Sometimes it shines, sometimes it rains. Mostly rains. I have theories, but the scientific method depends on observation, hypothesis, experimentation, and finally, peer review. The problem is, I have no peers left.
Why didn't we know about the anomaly before we landed? I mean, surely it must have shown up on the surveys.
I assure you, this is not the world we were promised. Every report that came back to Earth told the same story. They had found the Garden of Eden, not some world that would be trying to kill us in every conceivable way. We would have stayed on Earth for that.
So what the fuck happened?
I don't know. My dad, he knew this planet backwards and forwards. He was on the science council that chose this world. Obviously, something happened during the 67 years we were asleep in hyperspace. Something changed this planet.
Those the motherfucking humans. What you think, man? Man, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I said this in a demo. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the first little part. Humans, or certain types of humans will mess up any type of peaceful place, a planet, area, a neighborhood, organization, peace, whatever, bro. Some humans are just disgusting, inconceivable beings, you feel me? A lot of them just have wicked ways, thoughts, and they let greed and power and all the other things get the best of them, get a hold of them, and they just, you know what I'm saying? They just like forget the peace, forget the health, forget the kids, forget all this. It is the humans, bro. You feel me? It's probably gotta do a thought process, like the energy you give off. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Your frequency, stuff like that, your vibes. Like animals, people could pick that off. Like you could tell somebody had like some nasty vibes and nasty attitude. Like they don't have to speak to you. They could just look at you. You gotta tell who you want to be talking to. That's the little vibes to getting off the energy, bro. It's probably that. No cap.
Tell me, Dr. Zahidi.
Careful. That's the very last satellite uplink on Enoch. You don't know how long it took me to find it.
How did you even know to look for it?
My father. I found reference to it in his notes. After we landed, he was out here looking for a signal, long before we were. He was the first one to send expeditions. And back then, I was just a kid.
You came to Enoch as a child?
Hmm.
Not many kids were on board the Flores.
My father, being who he was, had the luxury of bringing his family. I would like to hear more about your fellow Outriders. I was just a kid when they were all rounded up and driven off.
Mod gear. Change a mod. Oh, no mod. So like a mod, find an item with it and dismantle it. All mods. Oh, so if I find an item that have a mod, I can dismantle it and put it on this. So I don't have nothing. So I can't replace this mod with that. I can level it up though. Level up. Current maximum level 13. Raise the level of item increases primary parameter, firepower, armor, and reroll attributes value. See, I'm not used to this type of stuff, like improve rarity. I only got 8. There's titanium. So titanium improve the rarity. What just do? Iron improve. Armor pieces, and you just buy stuff with that. Scrap currency, shards for attributes, max health. So I don't have no shards. This is all my gear that I have on right now. I'm on the level up. Can I level this up? Max health 32. I spent. Oh shit! I didn't try to do that. Oh yeah, I ain't got enough. Alright, so now I'm fully understanding. Okay, so I got 8 titanium, 160. This is for what? So level up, you need leather. For attributes, you need shards. For rarity, you need titanium. Yeah, once I dismount all my stuff, you know how much how many shards I have, man. Whatever. I increase my stuff, so I'm just going. Just gotta join the entry. Somebody just pops. Alright, last one.
I've been wondering, is it possible there are other Outriders still in cryo?
Well, it's entirely possible. Jane and I... We weren't expecting to find your team, and with insurgents closing in, we didn't have time to look for anyone else. I don't have to tell you how dangerous the First City is, but I'd want to be the first to know what you find.
I'm curious too. I'll go check it out.
If you were to find other Outriders had survived, perhaps our mission won't seem so impossible.
Bro, I did not know that was like a little niche mission. So I guess the exclamation marks are missions. So
Just because you haven't found any other Outriders yet,
how you say this name?
doesn't mean they're not still out there.
Exra. Exra. Missing, presumed dead. Oh, he missing, so he not really dead. He ain't, so you don't know if he dead. He's presumed dead. Scientist. I always agree with Madam Curie that the life is to be feared. It is only to be misunderstood. Now we must understand more so that we may fear less. My eyes kind of messed up trying to read like that. Ezra, Sahidi, Abraham, Sahidi's father. So the dude. Also, so old boy name was Abraham. Alright, was a prominent scientist during the formation of the ECA on Earth. He was part of the council of scientists that studied telemetry from Enoch to determine our planet was the best candidate for humanity's future. Oh, he probably just wanted to study some stuff. Although a number of important passengers of the floors were allowed to bring fellow members, lower-ranking officials were given smaller numbers of seats, and many were forced to make difficult decisions. Ezra had a wife and 2 sons, and was only given 1 extra seat. He tried to give the seats to his children, but was told he'd lose both seats if he didn't come himself. The choice of which son to bring was unbearable, and in Abraham, the younger brother, never forgave himself or his father for choosing him. Psychological reports indicate that Abraham had spent his child life trying to feel worthy. So his older brother got left behind. Dr. Zahidi passed along everything he knew to his son: university degrees, work with education, and most of all his vaccination of curiosity for science. X-ray was also the first to pursue the mysterious signal that eluded the ECA for years and passed their mission on to Abraham. Together they sent multiple failed expeditions into the unknown to try and track the signal down. It was one of those expeditions that Ezra himself disappeared and is now assumed dead. It was thanks to research abandoned by Ezra and only recently rediscovered by Abraham Saidi, learning of the possible existence of a protected uplink node in the ruins of the first city. If the uplink, a device capable of contacting floors, could never be made to work, all the pods trapped for decades in space could finally be brought down and given civilization a new chance. Alright, so that's basically what that's about. Let's get it. I'm gonna read all the other stuff later on, man. I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, reading all that, to be honest.
The cryopod I found you in was in an old medical lab near the river. You should start searching there.
Yeah, I already know about that, my nigga. Okay, I'm not finna do all this walking or something. I'm just gonna go ahead and travel. Where the mug at? Okay. So yeah, no, I'm about to just quick travel over there right quick. You got me bent. Alright, what am I get? Over there.
Hey, Zahidi. Why did no one else think to wake the Outriders up for 30 years?
Well, after what happened to you in the forest, they told us they were trying to find a cure, but they never did.
But if there's no cure, how'd you know it wouldn't kill me when you opened my pod?
I didn't. I'm sorry. I was only concerned with finding the uplink.
Sure, got it. Priorities.
Dirty bastard. Whatever, man. This nigga gotta kill some more people. Just another day, I guess. Okay, there go a note right there. True to journey. Is it?
Notes. Interesting.
Cryopod. What is cryostasis? Cryostasis aboard the MS floors. Fact. Cryostasis is a process by which the human body is placed into a state of inactivity through a careful combination of medicine and controlled hypothermia. The body's metabolism and heart rate are decreased, thereby preserving it. The body falls into a sleep-like state and remains in so until revived. Our cryopod special capsules with the capacity to fit one person have been engineered to automatically and safely induce cryostasis. Has cryostasis been tested? We have tested the process extensively and on both animals and terminally ill volunteer human patients and found success in every case. We have estimated that years spent in cryostasis ages the body to the equivalent of a day spent outside cryostasis. What are the side effects? After awakening from cryostasis, you can expect to suffer from temporary fatigue, disorientation. These symptoms will subdue after a few days. You will also experience muscle atrophy and a reduction in bone density due to conditions of hibernation and low gravity. This is why balanced nutrition exercise is essential to return to optimal health. Can you guarantee I will wake up on a new planet? The journey to Enoch will be long, and many challenges present themselves. Awakening from cryostasis is a difficult, complicated, and time-consuming task. When returning to normal gravity condition prior to awakening, your cryopod will be filled with low-density fluid, which will reduce body weight, while your muscles will be electricity stimulated. The process usually takes 4 to 5 days, after which you will experience some nausea and difficulty standing, but worry not, the symptoms can be treated with anti-nausea and anabolic medication, high protein and calcium diet, all while under careful monitoring by medical personnel. Before you know it, you'll be ready to embark on the next chapter of your life. We have the best minds on earth at our disposal. The ECA guarantees every passenger that their sleep will be peaceful and painless. While I be dreaming while cryostasis, observation of people in cryostasis have not been indicated that kind of reactivity that would suggest dreams. This is congruent with our findings that although a body in cryostasis appear to be sleeping, it is not technically asleep. All you remember from your experience is feeling slightly cold going into a cryopod. When you wake up in a new world, decades later, it'll barely feel like a day went by. Isn't all this just crazy science fiction? We intend to migrate the human race through the stars to a new world. You may be crazy, but it's not science fiction. Man, I ain't no cap, bro. I believe they really doing this in real life. Like, they got people right now in cryostasis. Like old people they want, you know what I'm saying, go to the future for their plans and stuff. You know what I'm saying? All type of stuff. Who that is over there? That ain't nobody. But like, man, these video games, they be talking about a whole lot of truth, but you be thinking straight cap. I searched the medical lab for information regarding the other Outriders treated journey. This is journal. Transfer order, Dr. Nathan Skurlock. Completed. Alright. Transfer notes order. Process report. Dr. Nathan Skurlock vaccine research team. The Outriders have remained in crash station since their reinsertion on landing day. Phase 1 attempts to synthesize a vaccine against the forest fungus has been unsuccessful and resulted in deaths of initial Outrider subject. The most recent anomalous storm has rendered much of our lab equipment useless. I am moving the most promising subjects to B2 so we can continue our research. We are fairly certain that the land shuttle will hunt. Shuttle's hull will protect us from the storm, though with the current riots in the city worse every day. I am not sure I live long enough to find out for certain. Further experimentation will now proceed to phase 2, increasing the fungus gestation period to achieve full maturity inside the cryopod. Per the ECA order, more invasive procedures have been authorized, such as that have not been rendered yield or to be left behind after the length of Skurlock. Okay, well I gotta do reach the B2 facility on the other side of it. Okay. I guarantee somebody's out here. Like, hey, what you doing over here? Like, nigga, I'm minding my business. What the hell you want? Look at the gloves, man. Your boy that came a long way, man. Where we going?
I found a transfer order that says ECA moved most of the cryopods to a different location. Some B2 facility.
Alright, let's get it, man. B2.
I've got an old map here.
We should have a little meter.
Looks like B2 is the big pod across the bridge. Should be on your left.
What's the quickest way there?
Try following the city walls. They'll lead you close to the facility.
Okay. Into Boglands. Let's get it, man. Gotta go kill some more people. I ain't gonna lie, I like this game because the mini bosses ain't they not that easy to kill. Them niggas really kinda got a difficulty, you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't that easy, they not that hard, they just like they like, nigga, we'll kill you before you kill us. I like games with a little competition in it, man. I can't go over here. I'll go over here too. Oh. Man, I'm already knowing they got some over here for your boy. You let me go over here. Oh, they don't? Damn, I thought they had some for your boy over here. Hold up. This is... I guess not. Ah, shit. I don't think they guys enemies. Yeah, y'all know I'm over here, bro. Stop all that fake. Level 13, huh? Okay. They running up? Nah, they snacking over there. Let me try to loot right quick. Oh, I can't. I know they are. Alright, they snacks. I'm about to go over here, flank. Kill this nigga right quick. What you eating over there, huh? Good eating, huh? Nigga. Oh no, Herb get this gun on me. Aight. Good job. I was scared up. There's one more. What up? Bring it. Yeah. Let me try to look right quick. I just think I did for your boy. Man, they got nothing for the boy, man. Ah, more, huh? Money. Looks like a nigga knock on the door. What's up here? Put me up. What you talking about? Got me, nigga. I'm loving this game, boy. What's up? Ain't nothing up here? Guess you gotta leave behind me. Give me that. And the pistols. Alright, cool. I like that you don't have to just like click dual wheel. You could just go ahead, select a pistol and get dual wheel. So that's all the little loot, huh? Guess they what happened to the Outriders crash sheet. Alright, let's get it. What that is? Where that light coming from? Okay, I guess that's a glitch. I don't see no light. Alright, over there, huh? I wonder if they can hear my feet. No, while I'm walking in the water. What happened to them? They got snatched out. Classes got snapped, munched up. Or unless they must be the little demons around here, the little beasts. Something I can think of. They munched up. Nigga, he treat that road company, nigga. Yeah, they got munched on, man. Push through the caves. Intro, that was a nice little intro. Too bad I had these guns with me though. Oh, y'all niggas deep, huh? I can't go over there. Alright, bet. Come on in. Toxic. that. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna lose
There's some
weak
notes
ass
here.
niggas. Mass awakening. Alright, so this is probably gonna explain more about what happened. The History of Madness. No, Year 1, Enoch's Mass Awakening. The History of Madness by R.T. Elliott. The official archive, October 2159. I found the anomaly storm that struck the first city. The engine's nuclear reactor was heavily damaged. Multiple attempts by repairing it only managed to restore it to partial operation while the reactor showed signs of increasing instability. A few months went by until the reactor finally gave in. The reactor's meltdown meant that energy protection was almost entirely knocked out. The lack of power meant that hundreds of thousands of cryopods relied on their backup batteries to keep their occupants alive. Batteries that will not last forever, with the only alternative being unconscionable. I ain't never seen that word before. Conscionable. The ECA decided to quickly awaken those in cryostasis. Oh, so they have to. So to preserve energy, to preserve power, they have to wake these people up because cryostasis will keep them. They'll take the power like that. While the necessary number of personal hunters were given crash courses to aid in the awakening process and give those who were hibernated medical attention. Many suffer exhaustion after days of work without break or sleep. He said they still lack the resources to feed, clothe, and give shelter, or even give a bed to everyone. Hundreds of thousands who were awakened. It was all they could do to hastily erect temporary shelter outside the walls of the city and try to distract them from the reality that he said was completely unprepared for them. Oh, this is a lot. Staff support posted. I'm about to read this when I go back. Hold on, where stopped it? It was emergency, so at least I got the gist of what happened. I mean, like, hey, bro, get out my damn chest, man. You already dead, homie. Why you standing on my chest, nigga? Damn, hold up, man. Got some new pants in this bitch. That's what this do. Hold on, what did it do? Now power 40%. 50 bonus firepower. Increase assault weapon damage by 10. Oh, that's what that is. So that dumb bullets. Oh no, bro, it messed my swag up, man. I need pistol. Choose container. Shots to tangle enemy with chains. That's what that is. Death chains, Dylan. Okay. Hot blood. Oh, this is a new gun. That's just a regular gun. This is a new gun too. Shots past through enemies with who's hope. Okay. So the icon right there. Wasted firepower. That's single shot, like. So you just shoot. You know what I'm saying? These are automatics. I entered the crowd lab. Let's see what happens to the Outriders crowd ski.
I'm inside. I'll look for the cryopods.
Okay. Pretty sure we got some loot in this bit. PS4. They really did a good job with this game, though, man. See, this is what happens when you let people finish their damn game instead of trying to rush them. People push the game over. Who's that? Oh snap! Oh, looking like alien came in this mug and all that, man. There's some babies down some throat. Who this nigga?
I found Scarstead.
What are you talking about? He's alive?
No. ECA turned him into a terrarium.
Oh, come on! Scarstead? Damn it. I fought with that bastard in Baghdad and Caracas. He never gave up. He was supposed to end his tour of duty on his feet.
They all were.
So then they just used that nigga. Magnus Scarstead. The valley reminds of my parents' farm. Reminds me of my parents' farm. Yeah, I saw some former science operators scholars typically takes friends operation Outriders venture lifestyle. I don't know. Scarstead was raised among the fjords of Norway, but managed to get one of the best last ships. I'm gonna get one of the last ships out when her Chris turned her country to wasteland, raised one refugee camp after another. Scarstead would have been dead long ago if he hadn't found his way to Turner's band of mercenaries and learned to fight with the best of them. He survived, having escaped more war zones and fallen cities than he cares to count. You even say Scarstead skinned a couple of times back on Earth, and he feels indebted to you for it. Now, one of the few to make it alive off Earth, Scarstead is looking forward to finally relaxing and living. That nigga dead now. Scarstead was the first among our riders to be afflicted by the forest fungus on land day with two crustaceans. At the patient zero, Scarstead. So he was the dude who was with us that fungus had smacked him on his helmet and he started coughing. And I was like, give him some treatment. After patient zero, Scarstead was subjected to experimentation, but he 6 times for the purpose of discovering and vaccinating against the fungus. He did not survive. However, it is unclear which led to his demise: fungus or the cures. Damn, it's down bad. I retrieved the notes. For the fungus, he said, return.
Zahidi, the ECA was experimenting on us. Did you know?
No, I didn't, I swear. But the Outriders were patients zero. It makes sense they would study you to save others.
And kill half of us off in the process? That is fucked up.
Alright, Outriders mission, report from the fungus. Medical report, patient Scarstead, Magnus, occupation Outrider, condition unknown. Exposure date number 3, +3. Following exposure to the black fungus-like substance, patient zero is now stable. Suspended animation. Tomorrow, Dr. Akinboy will begin running a series of lab tests to determine the properties of the organism that has afflicted the patient. Signed, Nurse Anna Kowalski. Exposure date +12. Nurse Quintus wore a hazmat suit and padded gloves before moving. He sampled the dark, viscous substance draining from the patient's ears, nose, and throat. Despite taking extended protective measures, nurse quickly exhibited serious, profound symptoms and began vomiting black sludge. We could not risk attempting to resuscitate Nurse Kowalski. Her body was incinerated to damn, he just burned her alive. Fear of contamination. Signed, Dr. Deanna Akinboy. Exposure date +20. Medical council has reached a consensuous, I think that's the word, consensus to place the discovery of vaccine for the disease as top priority. Scientific further research will need to be conducted. The council has approved my proposed methodology of research. Modifying hazmat suit with lead lining should protect from any exposure, although it will impede the speed of my research. Hopefully, even with our newly limited resources, we can find a cure, especially since it is becoming quickly and abundantly clear that our future on this planet will depend on our ability to lead this valley. Signed, Dr. Deanna Hackenboy. Exposure day plus 29. After exhibiting black sun symptoms, Deanna was pronounced deceased. Ew, so she got it too. So Dr. Deanna Hackenboy was pronounced deceased, and her remains have been incinerated. Further, few remain who wish to continue the work, but I will stay. I know with enough time this neck can be cracked. Pause. More will die in that time, perhaps. I'll be next, but I cannot just walk away. I will stay. Signed, Dr. Norton Skurlock. Damn, so everybody who try to like find out this and that end up getting, you know, clippity clap by the sludge.